Side, and let's go through it. Graham Eadie, Larry Corrowa, John Dorahy, Mick Cronin, Kerry Boosted, Alan Thompson, captain and 5'8", Steve Mortimer, Rod Reddy, Peter Wynn, Les Boyd, Craig Young, Ray Brown, John Coveney, and the coach Frank Stanton. The reserves, of course, Rodonicus. It's come 5 metres into Queensland's half. The lock comes up with it. Norm Carr, Queensland, midfield. Briganshaw, Greg Quinn. Now, I think the Queensland second rowers are numbered differently to the way the program is too. It's Greg Quinn in number 10 and Greg Platts in number 9. Not making much progress at this point. Peter Apps unloaded well to Briganshaw. Apps, up she goes. He gets bowled after it by Peter Wynn. I don't know whether a penalty is going to come out of that. The ball will go. It's in the in goal, and by heavens, that's close. That could be a try. It is a try. That ball bounced cruelly for Queensland, for New South Wales. A right angle, and Eadie caught Jay Hoffman at dummy half. Greg Platts. Peter Wynn doing his best to bring him undone on that occasion. They're moving the ball a little bit better, Queensland, than they did in the previous games. That's Greg Quinn, big strapping lad. He's got a bit of pace in the open, this fella. Briganshaw kicking. It's not a bad looking kick. The bounce is on, but it's straightened up. Eadie and he's caught up. His pass has been knocked down. Here's a go for Queensland. They've got the ball. There could be a try on here. Eadie's coming at him. The pass has gone back infield. It's taken by, on the ricochet, let me tell you, by Boosted, and that could have been another try. The program, Craig Young is in 13 and John Coveney is in 11. Boosted about 8 metres short of the quarter line. And there's the bust made by Brown to Boyd, his teammate, the Western Suburbs side. He's a fleet-footed player, this Ray Brown, although in an interview I did with him at the start of the season he said he wasn't too quick, but the ball's been a change of possession. That's the quarter line. Jay Hoffman to restart. Good bustling, surging run from Rowan Hancock. Carr, Hoffman, Platts, back to Hoffman. Much better football from Queensland. Good stuff. Apps at dummy half. Briganshaw, the little half, who's got a very nice pass. And a great break is made by Alan Smith. He's gone right through the defence. A little bit of shepherding there. Now Smith's kicked ahead. Here's the race for the ball. Eadie's out of contention. He's got the ball. He'll score. That's a good try in any class of football. Yes, indeed. Alan Smith, the kick ahead. And he's not. He's still over the other side of the field. New South Wales still a man short. The New South Wales with a man short have come up with the scrum possession. Thompson, well tackled. Coveney on now. Mortimer, back into Eadie. Eadie's gone very hard and very close. Gets a pass away to Ray Brown, and he's under the posts. Well, Eadie, I think, was as soon as he gets his headset on. Barry, did you check what the injury was to Coveney?
Yes, apparently he got a nasty knock on the back of the head, and he did have concussion and double vision for a while, but he's okay now, according to Alf Richards.
Okay. Plays still the New South Wales side of halfway. This is Brown. Very versatile forward. Peter Wynn. Well tackled by Carr. Behind a man to Craig Young. Good pass out there to Dorahy, inside to Corrowa. Then back to Craig Young. Got a pass away nicely to Mortimer. It's out to Wynn. Then on to Boyd, and Boyd's striking out. He's got the support. Boosted will go close. He's going to go very close to the fence. Yes, indeed. Beautiful play by Boyd, initially by Wynn. Right, the errors coming up on your screen. There it is. New South Wales have created 5, Queensland 3. That is, for those that don't know, the number of times they've that team has given the ball back to the opposition. New South Wales 5, Queensland 3. Not to be confused with the score, which is New South Wales 14, Queensland 10. The scrums at this stage are 4-3 New South Wales. Penalties are 5-3 New South Wales. Thompson 12 metres from his quarter. We have Rocket ready, trying to get a pass away. Still he does. He's a freak at that. Craig Young got himself into the clear, looking for support. Unloads nicely to Mortimer. Running well. He got it to Doherty. Doherty weaving, running, gets it back to Cronin. Cronin's up the sideline. The pass inside to Corowa. Shut the gate. The horse has bolted. And Larry's the horse, and away he goes. They'll never catch him from behind. Expected Reddy as an Australian forward to take the ball up in that situation. There's a scrum win to New South Wales. Reddy standing up. Not going anywhere. Good win. Ray Brown and dummy half. Now it's to Mortimer. Coveney recovered from that early knock up to the quarter line. Brown running from dummy half. Invariably gets a pass away. Coveney. Thompson, that pass looks suspiciously forward. Doherty's on the ball. He's going to get round one man. Can he use the footwork? Oh, it's a bad pass, but Boosted pulled it in miraculously one-handed. It was a bad pass. Boosted did very nicely. Thompson, the long pass that does come off now. Boyd, oh, what have you done, Boyd? He's bowled a wrong one. He's thrown it at the Queenslanders. They've come up with it. Played it very badly. Reddy has it. Runs from dummy half. He's lost the ball. Queensland have it. That was not vintage Reddy either. Smith out to Chris Close, looking for Mark Payne, the replacement setter who came in very late. Close again. And a gain of about 6 metres there. Queensland backslining pretty deep, but it goes to Peter Apps, takes it up. May have wished he didn't after the sorting out he got there from two of them, but they've been penalised again from failing to let him to his feet. What a double to meet. Craig Young and John Coveney. Frank Stanton with Tommy Raudonikis on his right. Penalty is a good one. Only about 8 metres now from the New South Wales line. Making sure the switch of play back to Platts. He goes back to the blind side. About 7 metres away. Brigginshaw. Smith. Payne just went a little bit too far there. He had 2 men on the outside. Long floating pass out to Carr, the lock forward. Yeah, they look better when they move the ball. They're just going one out at the moment. Platts turns it back to Rowan Hancock. Pass out to Apps. It's gone back into Hancock. Then to a player who's obscured. It's Hancock who went down with it. I thought he got the pass away. Brigginshaw. Hoffman, the hooker's out there among the backs. Last tackle, what are their tactics? Is it the kick? Brigginshaw, little grubber kick through. Down trying to get him to time it. He does, it's a try, I believe. No, he's disallowed it. Well, I don't believe Ian Douth is going to be very... He's got huge thighs. Brigginshaw, up she goes.
Yes, we could see a change here too. Tom Raudonikis is getting changed on the sideline.
He did very well, he took that nicely. Raudonikis may be going on for...
probably 80, which means Doherty would go back to fullback, I'd assume, and, well, who knows, Thompson in the centres, Tom 5'8", perhaps.
Well, it won't really matter what position Tom goes on in. He'll play his normal game wherever he goes.
That's right, his first game for New South Wales was as a winger.
I think if Frank Stanton said to him, I want you to go in there and play hooker, he'd do that too. Mick Cronin. New South Wales doing it a bit hard in the opening 9 minutes of this game, of this second half. Quick hands out to Reddy. Overlap here with Boyd, looking for Corowa back inside. Corowa surges away. Gets a pass away, nearly off the ground. Mortimer looking for Cronin, a long floating pass. It's gone to Boosted. He's played soccer with it, kicked it ahead, and he's kicked it again. He's been interfered with. I don't know what the referee's going to rule. It'll be a penalty. Is he going to award a penalty try? No, just the penalty. There was... Well, that's the way it looks, yes. Dorohee's adopted a fullback position. Thompson's moved to an outside centre position. And Brdonicus is in among the forwards again. I don't know what that signifies. But up they come, New South Wales, to the quarter line with Craig Young on the burst. About 20 metres out now from Queensland's line. Mortimer dummies outside, gives it in to Cronin, then back to Mortimer. And about 8 metres away from Queensland's line. Brdonicus, first touch of the ball to Coveney. Coveney's in for the try under the post. Boyd, is it? Yeah, Les Boyd. Directly in line. Douth using the place kick for touch, which always seems a waste of time, and there proves it's a waste of time. He failed to find touch. It's the greatest joke in the world, is kicking for touch from a place kick. Brdonicus at the Cronin. Cronin bounces off one defender. Get him over the sideline if he's not careful. Peter Wynn, Mortimer, Coveney. Rustles through the first tackle. Greg Quinn, the second tackle. Mortimer, Brdonicus. Out to Thompson, then to Dorohee. He's tackled and wrapped up nicely, about 8 metres from the halfway line. Boosted's up the side on a little chip over the top. Doesn't get a bounce. He gets his foot to it, kicks it. This could be interesting if he gets a good kick to this. He's played soccer with it. The ball's slewing all over the place. He gets a hand to it. It's a try. Well, I've got to compliment the ref. Don't forget, on the Channel 7 Network News each Friday night, I do a rugby league preview that you'll find hopefully interesting and informative. Liberally sprinkled with videotape highlights of different games that you may not have seen. Ready, the dummy. The pass away to Peter Wynn. Craig Young, who's been very strong, got a beautiful pass to Dorohee. Dorohee back to Ray Brown. He's looking for support, got it to Cronin. Cronin lobs a long one to Boosted. He thinks all these Christmases have come at once tonight. 3 tries for the young man. Well done. 30 points to 10. Mortimer, both there. Alan Thompson done a good job as skipper of this New South Wales side tonight. His passing has been, as usual, immaculate. He's proven his quality by being able to play in 2 different positions. Not that anyone was ever in doubt of that. Dorohee. Blimey. Fancies himself a front row forward the way he took him on then. Good boy. New South Wales forwards taking charge now. Back to Brown. There's Brdonicus. Look at him. Look at him. Little Tommy. He says the hell to the opposition. On to see what he can do. Of course, the referee won't start the play while there's a player injured adjacent to it. Oh well. Mortimer looking very much as though he's been in the wars. Brdonicus feeding the scrum, and that's a penalty. Not against Tommy, it's against the forwards for packing incorrectly. Coming over the mark. Take the tap, and it'll lead a little bit more subtly than that. The New South Wales side defence is quite adequate to just barging tactics. Smith, Brigginshaw. Little man does well, gets his pass away to Alan Smith, who's in for his second try, makes the scoreline 35-13. A little bit of a step, a little bit of a jink. New South Wales side advance their tally, or can Queensland make it a little bit better looking for them? Peter Wynn grabbing his leg and putting it on the line, the touchdown refusing to to rule that he was out. You can hear the dialogue going out there. Platts. Pass on the ground. Brigginshaw nicely passed away to Smith. The pass went too hard. Apps has it. And 6 to go. The referee says it touched the New South Welshman. Smith. Close, and then on to the wing three-quarter. Backer, who's not seen a lot of the play out there on the left wing for Queensland. He's been on the receiving end of 3 tries from New South Wales right winger Bowstead. Apps. Nicely. Wally Lewis, the replacement player, just on the halfway line. Another penalty against New South Wales inside the 5 against Steve Mortimer, who's hobbling pretty badly out there at the moment. It's whether it's cramp, I think.
Come on, Nick.
Got a bad case of cramp, and Frank Stanton, the New South Wales coach, has called him to come from the field, but I doubt if Steve will do that.
Apps jumping at the tackle, gets it away to Brigginshaw. If he scores, it'll be well worth it. Oh, Smith's in for number 3. Now, did he bounce it? No, the referee says not. A little Larry Brigginshaw has certainly brightened the scene up as far as Queensland is concerned with it. And on the sideline, Barry Ross has got Frank Stanton, the New South Wales coach, to make a comment in the closing stages.
Yes, Frank, 3 wins out of 3 from the Interstate Series this year, but a bit of lax defence at the end here. How do you see that?
Well, it's very unimpressive, the whole performance tonight. I'm not too happy at all, but our defence generally, attitude towards defence in this game hasn't been what's acceptable, and we have to improve greatly against the Englishmen.
Still, there has been some good, bright displays. Ray Brown in his first game, Kerry Boosted on the wing.
Yes, there has been some bright attacking displays, but it's all, gloss has been taken off it by lax defence.
Thanks, Frank.
Well, there you are, a hard man to please is Stanton. There's Brown involved again. The pass goes astray. Corowa gets it, slips it up to Morris. Morris will go close to scoring, gets a pass away to Corowa, and out it goes to Rodonicus, then out to Thompson. Thompson upended only about 3 metres from the line. New South Wales on hard attack at the moment. Corowa going to try his luck. No, he's not, to Rodonicus. The good pass out there to Reddy. A long floating pass out to Peter Wynn. He leaves it behind. Queensland should come up with it. They do. It's Chris Close who's got it. 6 to go, says the referee. Brigginshaw kicking downfield, and there's no fullback at home. We've got, yes, Dorohey, it's well over his head, but it's going to go close. It's in to touch, I think. No, the touch judge says not. Dorohey has it now, steps and goes back inside. He's tackled 10 metres from halfway. Mortimer, Thompson, Cronin, Corowa submerged under maroon jerseys. Cronin looking for support, stood up. He's like the Rock of Gibraltar when he stands there in that attitude. Nearly time now, 35 points to 20. And the only thing remaining to do, we've given you all the statistics at this point in time with about a minute to go. And there is Steve Mortimer suddenly getting it to Corowa and showing beautiful pace as he comes back in field and nicely wrapped up. The hooter will go in the background, and that's the end of the game, 35 points to 20. And Barry Ross, if you're listening to me, I'm going to go for Ray Brown, if that's okay.
Yes, I agree with you.
Ray Brown, the Western Suburbs player that came into the side, in my view, has had a quite superb game. I think he's been involved in every run that the New South Wales side have made. I know Frank Stanton isn't happy with the defence of the New South Wales team, but as we look at the lights of Sydney in the background, that scoreline 35-20 says that New South Wales have won the KB Interstate Series. Rex Mossop on behalf of Barry Ross from Leichhardt Oval, signing off from